Hello, Jester Good here, and I kind of wanted to open up an old LEGO Star Wars set today, so we're taking a look at the T-16 Skyhopper from 2003, which retailed for $15 with 96 pieces and one minifigure. Where the heck do I open this bad boy? Oh my gosh, the glue on this bad boy was ridiculous. That took me like a good 5 minutes to open. Saved you guys from all the struggle, and it's still hard to open, great. And there's all of my pieces, as well as the instructions and a little mailing thing. Here's the set all built up. Now let's take a look at that minifigure. So here's a Skyhopper pilot, and the design of this uses an exclusive torso and an exclusive helmet color. Like, any of that in red only came in this set from my understanding, which is kind of cool to get. No back facial or torso printing. The face print is actually kind of uncommon as well. It was used in about 2 to 3 other sets, I'm not entirely sure. So here's the build of the set, and if this looks familiar, remember I do have the 2015 one, which should be a card up there for my review. Now, at the top, you have this sloped piece right here, I think 5x5, that has a nice print on there that is exclusive. You also have these sloped pieces right here with an exclusive print, and exclusive print. All those are really neat. The wings right here can adjust, and you can move them up and down on both sides. Other than that, you could also move this part up for the cockpit in a way, which the 2015 one actually has some nice panels on the side to make it kind of covered up with the glass, but you know, this isn't too bad. There's a blaster hidden inside this little compartment, as well as these binoculars right here, or scope, whatever the specific Star Wars term is. And of course, you do have this seat right here for the minifigure. And one detail I really like is this little printed 1x1, which I think you get an extra of. I might be mistaken. But the design of that was used in Watto's Junkyard, which was like a really rare 2000 set. So it's nice to get that as well. Very swooshable set because you can just hold it from the bottom right here. And there is this little, I guess, a blaster at the bottom, or whatever you want to think of it as, but it doesn't shoot anything. Heck, back then they didn't really have play features in every single set. Now, LEGO cannot release a Star Wars set without a play feature. But yeah, that's it for this little ship. Again, this is something that they don't really have to put too much detail to, because it only appeared in the movie as a little toy that Luke was flying around. It doesn't have much unless you look in the deeper canon or whatnot. So let's move on to the packaging and then the final verdict. The box for this is pretty simple at the front. The back is kind of interesting because first off, they have the alternate builds, which are always cool to look at. They have these sets, which, man, I want Jabba's Palace, but I do have those two, and I've reviewed them. This is funny because this only appears in like one scene in the movie, so they have that one scene where Luke is playing around with it, and they just have this random picture of it being kind of photographed against a back scale as like a little model. Yeah, they're kind of stretching there. So the instructions have an ad of some sets at the back for the miniature ones. We also have that TIE bomber, I think it is. Oh, okay. I thought there was going to be more, honestly. And at the back we have Yoda on LEGOStarWars.com, or lego.com/Star Wars. Overall, this is a cute little set. I just wanted to open up a classic Star Wars set, but this ship barely appeared in the movie, so it's not something I could be super like, oh, this is inaccurate, this looks weird. I like the minifigure. I like the build. For $15 back in the day, I think this was a fairly good deal. In general, I guess ships that don't appear too much in the movie, we could be a bit more lenient on, I think. But yeah, that's really it for this classic Star Wars review. Go check out my Patreon if you're interested in voting for upcoming reviews. Now it's only $2 a month that you have to pledge to vote in those polls. You can check out some old LEGO reviews in general with that playlist right there. Subscribe for more, and I will see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.